welcome to Alive Therapy's Forward Folding for Connection. This practice is designed to help us turn inward. As we go through our day, facing each decision, activity, or action, we might be asking for a little bit of guidance. But as we're moving through the world, there's a lot of noise around us that we may not be able to access our intuition or the guidance from our higher selves, from our higher power. So taking this practice, we'll be able to quiet our minds, hopefully, enough that we can access the answers that we seek. So let's begin by finding a comfortable seat and just accessing any sensations in the body. Just beginning already to notice what the body is telling us so that we can access what our intuition and our minds are trying to say. Close the eyes here. Find your head, neck, and spine in alignment over your sits bones. Scooping those shoulder blades together and relaxing the shoulder heads. We'll keep our palms down this time, just accessing our strength, our answers from within. Taking a moment to turn your awareness now to your inhales and exhales, lengthening each one. Finding that full breath in. Allowing yourself to exhale completely. Finding another full breath in. And just exhaling, softening something, letting go or letting the world be as you dive deep into your practice for the next 20 to 30 minutes. So with each exhale, just setting aside anything that could be causing anxiety or worry, frustration, anger. Just allowing that pause, maybe in the nervous system, to access the answers. The calmness, the stillness. Let's take the hands over the heart. Setting the intention here to find the relaxation in the body and the mind so that we may find the answers we seek, or have the inspiration we need from our intuition to take us further into this journey on the earth. We'll bow our head and release the hands. We're going to come onto our backs to start. So for this, you may want a strap. Just bending the knees here. Just want to access the hamstrings. We'll be doing lots of forward folds today, so just turning ourselves inward. Maybe closing the eyes here. Taking a few breaths with the feet flat on the mat, the knees to the ceiling. Maybe finding a little length in the spine as well. And then taking the right leg up towards the sky. Bend the knee towards the chest and take the strap around the ball of the right foot. And then straighten the leg any amount, taking the strap and pulling just down a little bit with the ball of the foot so the toes are just moving towards the shin, heel of the foot towards the ceiling. Just finding a couple of breaths here. Maybe with each exhale, straightening the leg a little more. If you don't have a strap, you can always clasp the hands at the back of the hamstring or the back of the calf. We'll be taking 10 breaths in each one of these poses, just allowing the exhales to quiet the mind the best you can. Just keeping your awareness and your focus right here. Sending those inhales into any areas of tightness and tension, keeping the focus on the exhales, relaxing. And for the next 5 breaths in this pose, we'll just deepen it a little bit if you'd like. You can stay here or lift the head towards the ceiling or towards the shin and extend your left leg out and flex the left foot and release the head back down. Just finding another breath, taking your right leg back. And take your left hand to the left thigh. Your right hand is clasping both sides of the strap now. Press into your left thigh, inhale the right leg back, and exhale, open it out to the right. Keeping your left shoulder moving towards the mat. Once you feel like you're able to keep both of the left thigh straight down, left hip down, you can take it out to the left shoulder height. Taking a couple breaths here. Softening and relaxing, remember with the exhale. Nice, and then slowly come back up. Release your strap, bend your left knee and take the right ankle to the left knee. You can press the right knee away. This could be your pose right here, just staying and stretching through the right hip. Or you can bring the left knee towards the chest and take your right arm through both legs, clasping your shin with both hands, or maybe even back of the hamstring. So that's going to be clasping the left shin. And relax your shoulders, closing your eyes, finding 10 breaths here. Notice any adjustment you need. If you're feeling any tension in the right knee, you can flex the right foot, see if that helps, or release the foot and just press the knee away from you. Five more breaths. Closing the eyes brings any anxiety for you. Keep the eyes open. Notice what's around the room. And just keeping your awareness at the present moment and also concentrating on those full breaths. Letting the world whirl around us outside of this room that you're in. And then release the left foot, uncross the right leg, extend it all the way out and rock gently side to side, noticing any sensations. Bend the right knee, place the right foot flat, take the left leg to the sky, find your strap again. Remember the options of clasping the hands behind the shin or behind the calf. Taking the strap around the ball of the left foot, just pull down a little, taking the toes towards the shin, left heel towards your ceiling, sky, wherever you are. Breathing here. Notice how tight you're gripping. And then inhale the forehead towards the left shin. Extend your right leg out, flexing the right foot, and then release. Breathing. Taking the leg back towards the wall behind you, maybe straightening the knee a little more. Remember, that could be about 1 millimeter. It doesn't have to be a big straighten. Feeling the stretch. And then taking the strap into your left hand, right hand at the right thigh and hip, so it'll stay on the mat. Inhale, bring your left leg closer, and then exhale, take it out towards the left. Maybe taking the right arm out to the side, just noticing if the hip pops up, you can keep the hand there, right hand there to guide it down. Relaxing your jaw and your cheeks and eyebrows. Maybe finding a light smile. Nice. And then slowly bringing the left leg back up. Bending your right knee, releasing the strap and taking the left ankle to the right knee. Remember, option of just staying here, pressing the left knee away, bringing the right knee in, taking the left hand between the legs, clasping your right shin, or even the back of your right hamstring. Remember, keeping the left foot flexed, just keeping the knee engaged. If you're feeling any torquing in the knee, please bring the right foot down. Your breaths here through the nose and out of the nose. Relaxing and releasing. And then release the right foot, uncross. Send the left leg all the way out and rock it gently side to side. And then we'll bring both knees into the chest and rock ourselves back up to a seated position. Might find a blanket folded up like this underneath the sits bones if you'd like. Bringing both legs all the way out in front of you. You're going to take your left foot and bring it inside the right thigh. So we want to keep the left knee, left hip forward here. So there's other options of bringing the knee back, but in this pose, we want to keep it forward. So we're going to flex the right foot, inhale the arms up. Exhale, reach forward with the heart and fold. Release the hands on either side of the leg. Inhale, lift the chest, take your shoulder blades together, look forward, and then exhale, fold. Keeping your gaze towards the right shin, not towards the right knee. If you look towards the knee, you'll start to round through the spine. We want to keep the spine flat as possible and then fold. Maybe grabbing the foot, maybe grabbing your ankle or even shin. Shoulder heads away from the ears. And then breathe here. Remember, option of closing the eyes, just turning inwards, allowing for softening within the mind and releasing, just concentrating on the breath, on physical sensations, knowing that those inspirations will arise if we can. Just release and let go. Or just allow things to be. Okay, so we'll take one more breath here. And then we'll slowly inhale, come all the way up. Taking the hand under the left knee and extending your left leg out. Bringing the right foot inside the left thigh, flexing the left foot here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach forward and fold. Clasping your left foot. Inhale and exhale, fold. Once again, finding breath. Through the nose, out of the nose. Keeping a flat back. Keeping your gaze at the shin, or even towards the toes if you're uplifted a little higher. Forward folds are a way to turn inward. way to just let go for a little bit of the outside, gathering our strength and intuition from the inside. And then releasing, coming on up, extending the right leg all the way out. We're going to take our legs and bring them open to either side of your mat. So again, option of sitting on the blanket right underneath the sit bones there. Flex the feet. So you might stay here with the shoulders over the hips. If you feel any rounding through the spine, then please bring a blanket underneath your sits bones, maybe a pillow. You can take your fingertips on the ground here, facing back towards the wall behind you, and take the shoulder blades together and press the pelvis forward. You'll feel a stretch here. You can stay here. It's perfectly acceptable forward fold. Or you might keep a flat back, shoulder blades together, and bring your arms forward. Inhale and exhale. Lead with the heart coming down onto your elbows. Flexing the feet a little bit more, sending the heels towards the corners of the mat there. And just breathing. Just letting go here. Once you feel stable, you can release the feet. Relax the feet for a moment. If you want to move further down, then you want to flex the feet again, just finding that strength in the legs, and then go. But if you're able to stay or want to stay here, then just keep, then you can relax the feet. Two more breaths. The hands on either side of your right thigh. Inhale and exhale, begin to come down. So option of taking the strap around the ball of the right foot, and then inhaling, the chest is over the right leg, keep the left foot flexed, and then fold towards that leg, or just grabbing the foot and folding forward. And then you can bring your right forearm inside the right leg, left arm to the left hip. If it doesn't come all the way down, you can bring the right hand, or you might find a block and press to keep the right forearm on the block. So just access whatever you need. And then you'll take your left shoulder, stack it on top of the right. So there's a little bit of resistance here of the arm pressing into the leg into the arm, and flexing the feet. Inhale the left arm up and over. So just a little bit of looking towards the sky here. Maybe sliding the right hand towards the right foot. You can grab, flipping the hand around, grabbing the inside of your right foot and outside with the left hand. Rolling open, breathing. Remember, those are options. You may have the hand down and just have your left hand palm towards the floor. Rolling open here. Nice. And then come on up. Hands on either side of your left thigh. Inhale and exhale. Begin to fold. Remember, option of taking your strap around the ball of the foot, but take your time coming down. Notice as you access your exhales that you might come down a little further with each breath. So just spend some time here, not getting frustrated with yourself. Remember, that blocks our flow. by getting anxious or frustrated. So allowing that to be let go with each exhale. And just allowing for a little freedom. Beautiful. And then release, take the left forearm, remember option of the block or staying up on the hand. Right hand towards the right hip. Roll that right shoulder open. You might grab the inside of the left leg, arm over, and grab the outside or the toes. It's a little more challenging on this side for me. So I'm going to keep my hand and palm down. Roll open. Nice. Keep breathing. And then slowly come on up. Inhale, lift the chest, roll the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold forward, just straightening out the back here. Inhale and exhale. You might even come further this time since we've had the legs open a little. Keeping that flat back. And then we'll slowly come on up. Just send the hands on the inside of the knees and slowly bring those legs together. This can be a little bit challenging, so we've had them open quite a bit. Extend the legs out in front. We're going to take the right foot outside the left knee. Option of keeping the left leg out in front or leaning to your left and taking the left heel around towards the right hip. Take your right hand behind you. Find both of your sit bones. That's the key. If you can't find both of your sit bones with the bottom leg back, then bring it out in front of you. Inhale the left arm up and exhale, twist. You can take the elbow around the knee. You can take the elbow outside of the knee or forearm outside of the knee. Inhale, straighten the spine. Exhale and twist. And then slowly come back to center and just bow to one side, the left side, and come on up. We'll do the other side, taking your left foot outside the right knee, remembering your options. If you kept the leg out in front on the other side, I'm going to invite you to do the same thing on the right side, okay? Taking the left hand behind you. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, twist. Remember the options. Elbow around the knee, elbow outside the knee or forearm. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale and twist. Beautiful. And then we'll come back to center, extending the legs all the way out. Our last forward fold, coming to Paschimottanasana, finding your sit bones. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, lead with the heart. Release the hands either side of the feet, flexing the feet, big toe joints together. Inhale. Look towards the toes. Exhale, fold any amount. Finding our intention again, accessing our intuition. Just letting go a little bit more, any anxieties, worries, frustrations. Just allowing any inspiration or intuitive thought to be able to come into the mind. Knowing that those answers may not come within the practice, but we've cleared some space where they can be accessed later. Three more breaths here. And then we'll slowly release the hands and come on up. We're going to come back down onto our backs again. We're going to do one bridge pose here, just bringing our back into a different direction, just kind of counterbalancing all those forward folds. So taking our feet back towards the heels, keeping the feet hips distance, press down and lift the hips and clasp the fingers, sending the chest back towards your chin, lifting your chin towards the ceiling, and then relaxing the glutes. Nice. Finding one more breath, and then slowly coming on down. Just bring the knees in. And then taking them to the right, extending the arms to shoulder height. And then inhaling to center and taking the legs all the way over to the left. And then coming back to center, squeezing the legs in towards the chest, and then extending those legs all the way out. Finding our relaxation pose, Shavasana. This last opportunity to completely relax and surrender now to our higher self, our higher power, our intuition, our inspirational thoughts. And slowly coming back to the awareness of the breath. Wiggling toes, fingers, ankles, wrists, arms overhead. And then rolling to your right side, cradle the head into the hand. Pausing here for a moment. And then pressing down into the left hand, coming back to a seated position. Just cross your legs in front of you. Take the hands back over the heart. Finding that intention to feel the freedom maybe in the body, a little bit more access to our inner strength. As you go through your day, taking that deep breath in and out, softening something in the body. Accessing those answers that have found a little more space. The light and higher power in me celebrates and honors the light and higher power in each one of you. Namaste.